Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Jen. Today we are going to set up my half letter planner for the month of August. It feels like this summer has just flown by. Do you feel that way? So this is how my planner was set up for July. If you are new around here, hey, welcome. And if you're returning, I am so glad you're here. Thank you for coming back. But if you are new, I am a Jane's Agenda affiliate. So my affiliate link is down in the description box. I also have a discount code for you, Planning Gold. All that info is down in the description box. I do earn a small commission if you shop that link. But anyway, I love Jane's Agenda, and so my planner is mostly Jane's Agenda because if you know, but the Jane's Agenda sub box every month gives us all the goodies to dress up our planner. But I've always been someone who loved switching up my planner quite frequently, and now I get to do it on a monthly basis, and I love it. Plus, anyways, for the way I keep my planner set up, I like having it 1 month at a time, so it works out great for me. We had received this beautiful vegan leather cover in our setup last month or in our box last month, and it was quite out of my comfort zone. I really am a neutrals kind of girl, but it's been really fun. And the biggest surprise to me of all was how much I loved having 2 pen loops. Now, this month, I'm going to return to one of the older style vegan leather covers that does not have 2 pen loops, but I do have a little solution for that, and I will share that with you. So anyway, she's beautiful. We love her, but it is time to switch things up. So I'm going to move this out of the way, and we are just going to get right going with it. I do just want to briefly show you, I don't know how well you can see with the glare, but this is the cover that we received in the August box. I'm actually not going to use it. It's beautiful, but I'm not quite ready for such dark vibes. I'm still hanging on to summer, but I am going to use the dashboard. That is very beautiful. But if you'd like to see how I had set this up with the items from the box, I do have a YouTube short that should be up by now. I did share it on Instagram because frankly, they gave us basically a full planner just minus the discs. So I am going to use these beautiful chocolate discs. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all of this off of here, and then I'm going to show you what I'm gonna use, which I'm really, really excited. I think it's gonna be beautiful, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull this apart and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I want to use my blush cover this month. When I saw the sneak peeks of the box, I thought we were getting more like mauve-y and blush tones, and I guess I thought that because of this quote card. You can see it's a very similar color, but actually we didn't, because you'll see that we got dividers, and the dividers are like browns, grays, and actually a peachy color, but it does actually work. You'll see I'm going to use them. But anyway, when I'd seen the sneak peeks, it got me really like wanting to use my blush cover again. And so we are going to use it. Yeah, I'm just making this month my own, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting my chocolate discs on. These are 1.25 inch discs. They are so gorgeous. Now, I think I might have seen they're sold out. If they are, I'm so sorry because they are so pretty, and I don't know if they'll restock them. Maybe they will though. I'm not sure. Okay, and maybe I don't know if every size was sold out because they do multiple sizes. Most people in the JA community use 2-inch discs. I've used them, but at this moment in my life, they're too big for me. I like keeping my planner a bit more compact. I'm really in a groove with my planner, and I'm not messing with it right now. So 1.25 is what I am loving these days. Snap-in covers is what I'm loving. So that is what I'm doing. All right, so there's our blush cover. It's so pretty. And I don't usually do this first, but I'm going to set up this side of the planner because I feel like when I do, it's going to make the cover I chose make more sense. So here is the beautiful thank you card. I always love putting this right here. We also have these beautiful quote cards that I think I'm going to layer like a so. Now this I'm going to clip, which, what I do with my clip? I just had it. All right, guys, I'm having a clip crisis. I cannot find my clip. I just had it, but you know what? I'm kind of under a time crunch. I have to get my kids pretty soon. I may have to like pause and then finish filming after I get them. But in the meantime, I pulled out the packets from, and this is probably the closest. That is really going to drive me nuts. But I'm going to clip it now just so I keep everything together, and then if I find the other one's a little lighter and I like it better, but we're going to go with that for now. That is cuckoo. I don't know what I did with it. That's so weird. Anyway, now that you've seen this, I do want to use this beautiful dashboard. It is really pretty. And I feel like even though it's more darkly colored with the blush and with the card, and then check out the cover. This, I know technically it's probably more fall themed, but I feel like it has kind of like an end of summer kind of vibe. And I feel like it goes perfectly with this thank you card. We're going to use that. And I think it's so pretty. I love it. This was one of my, I love the cardstock that came with this. Yeah, it's such a gorgeous set. So I love this so much. And let's see, should I go ahead and throw the back on? Sometimes it causes a glare. I think it'll be all right. I'm going to pop it on, but then if it's too glary, I'll take it off. I know it's so loud. Go ahead and put my pen on too. This is a tulle pen. It's so pretty with this setup. Now, the thing is that this green plaid, while it's beautiful and I like it, it doesn't really go with this setup that I'm doing. So instead, I'm going to put this on here, which I don't remember. We got it in one of the sub box. I don't remember which one. And I'm going to clip all of this together so that I don't have to. Oh yeah, and I want to put this washi under this. I'll do that in a second. So I'm going to use this clip for that. Maybe I'll put the logo inside. So I'll go just like that. So then it'll just all open up together. Let me quickly washi tape these down. Now, I always say I can't promise you that there'll be zero damage, but I've never had a problem using washi tape to stick down these cards to here. They usually stay, and they usually, I mean, washi tapes like that, like they usually pull up fine so that there's no damage to my cover. You have to be careful using too many metal discs, clips, because these covers can scratch. All right, so I think it'll kind of overlap like that. So let's see. So maybe like, kind of like a so. I think I like it. Pretty, 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 pretty. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw my folder down because it's right here. So you guys, I finally reinforced it with washi. The washi is it's a grid washi, but it's such a close color. I did mess up one of the punches, but I still think it's going to stay better than it'd been. Yeah, it seems good. So yay, I got my folder in working order again. Maybe you're familiar with the saga of the folder. Okay, and then I'm going to use this dashboard with the vellum that we received in the box, which is so beautiful. It says, I shall either find a way or make one. Yes, 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 yes. And normally I would put it under my next dashboard, but because we're using these stained glass dashboards that actually these have a coating on them, and I could not for the life of me find the edge of the coating to pull them off. I swear it doesn't, but I know it does. I know I've seen people pulling them off. No, I don't know. I'm not going to mess with it. But I don't know if I want to put this on top. I kind of like this lightness, so I think I'm going to put the dashboard on top of there. I may put my credit card holder in as well. I haven't decided yet, so I'll come back to that. Usually I do put it somewhere around here if I use it. And then this normally would be labeled 2025, and again, I'm a little nervous about not having the labels on my tabs. But I had to at least give these tabs a go this month, and I actually have plans for how I'm going to use them in the future. So stay tuned for that. But I wanted to try them out this month. I mean, if it's a disaster, I can switch to my clear tabs for sure. But anyway, let me grab my yearly overview stuff. We're going to go ahead and do that. So I think that'll be pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. And maybe I'll end up sticking a quote card on there too. We'll see. But then we have our 2025 vellum and then our 2025 overview. There's more to come. So here's all the quick glance pages that they come with your monthlies when you buy them, or you can buy them separately. And I use them to track PTO, though I've done like a semi good job. I haven't done a great job. I need to update it, but I have tracked some of it. I've never used this task list, but I always say I'm going to make it a birthday list, and then I never do. But honestly, I could use it as a task list. I've started to have some ideas for that. I don't know. I haven't done anything with it. And then I like to put future monthlies. So here's September. I need to locate October. I think I do know where it is, but I'm going to hold off on finding that right now. So next divider. Now, this is the color that I'm not so keen on, this peachy color, but I think it's going to be all right. And what I'm going to put under it, I have this August vellum that's so pretty. It says, elegance is not about being noticed, it's about being remembered. And I'm going to pair it, I think, with this, which came in the August box. So here's what it'll look like. Oops, too much. Here's what it looks like all together. I think that's kind of a cool look. And then I'm going to put in my August monthly, which you guys, on the day that I'm filming, which will not be the day this comes out, it is National Planner Day. Happy National Planner Day. And I decorated my August monthly for National Planner Day using some Live Love Posh stickers. Isn't it cute? And I filled out my month, which I don't always do. So I'm very proud that I'm on time with all of that. All right. Then I need my weeklies. So let me grab those. All right. I've got my beloved weekly number 16s. And here they are. So these are, they're awesome. They are awesome. That's all I can say. They've just been working great for me. We have this long column that I split between my weekly list, my weekly to-do list, and my next week section, which is absolutely so important for me. Sometimes I use this little 1, 2, 3 for the focus of the week, or sometimes I don't use it at all. It kind of depends. You have Monday through Wednesday here, Thursday through Sunday here. Saturday and Sunday are smaller, but that is okay because I do use daily pages when I need them. And then we have this long dot grid column, and I use the different areas in a variety of ways, but I really love these inserts and I'm still going strong in them. All right, so now we need another divider. which is our notes section. And we're gonna put the typewriter, it's so pretty, that we received in the August box. So I think that looks cool. And now we need some note paper. I've actually been taking a bunch of notes and I want to keep them in here for now. So I'm just going to keep that in there. But this note paper is from ARC. I absolutely love it. I also want to add in this section, in the August box, we got these really cool inserts. They are called the Deadline Task List. And I'm just going to put a few of them for now. But I love them. They're so cool. So those are going to go there. All right. Now we need another divider. And maybe I'll put this castle behind it. That's pretty cool. And this is, I was calling it my resource section, but I really feel like what I meant is reference section. And that's probably what I'm going to end up relabeling it at some point. It's just information I don't want to lose track of. So I'm just going to add that in and off camera because it's a lot of it is not to be shared. Okay. And then final divider. Is that right? Oh, I know what I did wrong. I missed a section, you guys. See, I need the labels. All right, I got to backtrack a little bit. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I had to pause and go get the kiddos, which I did. And as I was saying right before I left, I missed a section. So this is, you know, my concern about not having my labels here, but I'm still going to give it a go because they're so pretty. I want to try it. And I will be having some top tabs, so maybe strategic labeling on those may help. We'll see. But what I missed was that my third tab is supposed to be my daily pages. So I kept the divider and the dashboard the same. And I had wanted these in there. That's what I really wanted them for, to see how they might work as a daily page. But also, I do have some daily pages to add in. So I'm running out of daily pages, but I just kind of grabbed whatever I could find. Because I don't use them every day. I only just use them on certain busy days when I need them. So unfortunately, I don't remember what all of these are called. This style one, I don't think you can even get anymore. I just end up redating these, but now they're there if I need them. And I also have these, and that's the Beauty of Disc Bound. Whichever one I feel like using, I just move it over to where I want it. I do like to keep a top tab in this section so that they're staggered. So I use my page finder in my weeklies, and then I use a middle tab in my dailies, and I use the other tab in the meal planning section. I think I will come back to that because I didn't even put my page finder in yet. So then the next tab, that will be notes. And then this next one will be the reference. And let's see, what dashboard do I want to use with this? I do have this one I found. That's pretty. It's kind of weird with the peach. Like, I don't like it under it. But I do like it over it. So maybe I'll just do it like that. It's all a little bit of an experimentation this time. And maybe some things I'll end up clipping together. But I don't tend to like tons of clips in here because it'll get kind of weird and bulky and bumpy. All right. And then now we need the last tab for my wellness. Got a little schmutzy already. What the hey? So then I pulled this dashboard, which kind of looks cool under it. Kind of like it better over it, but it does look kind of cool under it. I'm gonna put over it. And that is gonna bring me to meal planning and fitness, which I think when I do go back to labeled tabs, I think I'm gonna start calling it well-being. But let's see. Grab from here. All right, so there's some meal planning stuff that I actually just filmed this video, but it won't be up yet. So I'm gonna just wait until you see that video to explain all of that to you. But I have all this stuff. Just give you a quick sneaky peeky. And I haven't been totally using the weekly, but what I was using were leftover weekly number 5s that I had, and I don't have a ton, but I'm going to put what I have in here. I may also just stick it right into my week planning, in my number 16s, but I haven't figured all of that out yet. Do I have any more? Yeah, I don't know. I may have some of these in some storage. I'm going to take a quick peek. I will be right back. Okay, so I found a couple more of these number 5s. So I'm going to stick those in here. So I have them here. It's probably more than I need. That's okay. And I'm also going to add back in from this memory keeper insert. I have been using these horizontal, I don't know what they're called, but they're like an undated horizontal. I've been loving these for my fitness tracking. Oh boy, I think I used most of them, but I think I have some in my planners from last month, so hold on. So this is how I've been using them. It's very messy, but I'm following that fitness program from Haley Heppen's Fitness that I mentioned. Or I think I filmed so many videos today. I think I mentioned it. Anyway, so this is what I think my week is going to be. And this is what actually happens because the weeks are nuts. And sometimes I don't have the time that I thought I was going to have. But that's been helping me to kind of figure life out. So let me see if I have any unused ones. Yes, I do. Yay. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in here because there's an unused side and these are unused. Yay. Okay. I'm going to be really sad when I use those up, you guys. I tried to say something in the group about how I love them, but I don't know if this was an exclusive to the box. So let me put the one that's written on top. So I don't know if they'll ever come to the shop, but man, I would love it if they did. All right. Okay, so then this brings us to my pen loop solution. A while ago, I set up oh my gosh, I'm making a mess, you guys. I set up a brain dump notebook from Levenger, and that didn't have a pen loop, and I made this. So this is a pocket protector. I think that's what they call them, like a page protector pocket from Levenger. That is half letter size. And I stuck this adhesive pen loop on. I also put this beautiful card from Live Love Posh. A, it's just pretty, but B, to give it like a little bit of substance, because otherwise it's just very floppy. And then when you pop it on the discs, let's see, it kind of lands in a way that the pen loops can fit next to each other. It's not perfect, but it does work because I've really liked having my highlighter, because when I set up my planner, I use 2 highlighters. One is for my work schedules and events. Those I usually know when I'm setting up my planner. The other color is for my to-dos, and those I usually end up adding in as the week goes on. And so I've loved having my highlighter in here. So it usually changes from week to week because I like to decorate my planner and then I match the highlighters. So I think that's going to work. I know it's a little snuggly, but I think it's going to work. And we're not quite done here. Yeah, it works. I mean, it sticks this pen out a little, but I don't mind that. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's look through the planner and see what else needs to get added in. So first of all, I found my clip and I decided I liked it better on this side and the dark one on this side. I think I do like that better. So this is looking so pretty. I am obsessed. I love it. And then we open her up, and I love this too. Now, do I want my credit card holder? The thing about my credit card holder is that I like keeping sticky notes in it. So let me grab that. So here's how it was set up for last month. I'm going to take these things out. Now, this is from Cloth and Paper. This is not from Jane's Agenda. Let's start from scratch here. I do have some really pretty like sand colored page flags that I could grab, but they're in my daily grind planner right now. So usually I would put this right in here like this. And we do have this. I'm deliberate and afraid of nothing. I love that. Let's see what else I grabbed. I have this August. These are really pretty. These are really pretty. So I decided instead of putting it over here, because I do really like the way that this looks together, that I'd put it here, which is kind of where I normally would put it. And I think it looks cool with like the gray background. And I put this little August quote card that we'd gotten these, I think we got these as like a free gift with one of the sales. This is one of the quote cards that came with the box. This is a quote card that I don't remember when we got it, but it's cool. It says, "We cannot become what we want by remaining where we are." And then these sticky notes I got from Villabeautifful, and I love them for this planner. They're a great size and they're paper, so I can write on them with any pen. So I think that's what that is. And then my yearly overview is fine the way it is. Ooh, this is coming together so pretty, you guys. The other thing that would be cool in this other pen loop is the erasable pen that we got. Now, I have to be honest, I like friction pens, but I like pens that are 0.7 or larger, and this is 0.5, and so it's not my favorite to write with. My favorite friction pens are the color sticks because they're gel pens, and I prefer gel pens. But look how nice that looks. That does look really nice. Most likely it'll be a highlighter, but I'm going to leave that there for a minute so we can look at it because it looks nice. All right. So anywho, I got distracted. So that's the yearly overview with my future months. And then we come to my this month section, and we have the August monthly, which is from Jane's Agenda, all set up and good to go, which I'm loving. This washi is from Jane's Agenda from like last year. And let me move this stuff out of the way here. And then we go to my weekly number 16s, which we do need a page flag. So I didn't want to use the page flag that came with the box because it's that peachy color, and I just feel like it doesn't go. So I was kind of tempted to keep the bees from July. I think I like the bees. I want to keep the bees. That's so cute, isn't it? And I like the gold. So then we come to our dailies. Now this is where I usually use that second tab. I think I'm just going to keep it set up the way it was. I think these flowers look really pretty in here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know what I'm saying? And then I can put a label here that says today, and then I'll know where my daily is, because I just end up moving this through throughout the, like, as I go to a new daily, I move it over so that it turns me to my current daily. Oh, it's been a long day, guys. I can't talk anymore. So we have all our dailies, and then the next tab is our notes, and then the next tab is the resources or reference section. So I'm just going to turn that. And then the next tab is what will be eventually called well-being. And that's where this time I'm going to use the top tab to separate the meal planning from the activity. Because I was trying to do 1 week at a time, but it really doesn't work with these being back to back, so I think it's better that way. And I think I'll do the same thing and just keep this all together. I'm enjoying that. And I'm going to use this clip to hold those together. Yeah. And then we come to my little pocket, which I could use as a folder if I wanted to, but mostly I'm just using it for my pen loop. It's awful close to the other pen loop, but this has been put together for a really long time. I know somewhere. I'm so unorganized right now, you guys. It's not cute, but it is what it is. But I could probably make another one, and maybe if I put it a little lower, it would be a little less. But, that's okay. I'm okay with it. And then we have my folder, which is now reinforced, so it's going to stay. Hooray. And I do need to add some things back there. And, we need the last dashboard, even though I hardly ever look there. But it is going to be a green, a green backing. And unless I clip those together, I guess I could do that. Yeah. Okay. What do you think, you guys? I love it. We are full on these discs, but part of it I think is I have a lot of clips, and that's what I mean about not liking so many clips. So I may have to reassess that. Some of it is this clip, but I kind of want that clip. And who knows, maybe I am ready for 1.5-inch discs again, but I'll have to really look through it and make a final decision. But it's not like it's busting. It's not like, oh, it doesn't work and I have to take it all apart. It's not like that. And if anything, I feel like it's this clip is causing me a problem, and maybe if I move it, that might also be good. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a little better too. All right. What do you think, guys? I love it. But yeah, it is still a little overfull. I'll have to look through it and see if there's anything that's a little too much in there. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. I will link for you my 2025 planner setup playlist if you'd like to see other planner setups like this one. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye.